Today we are going to be rating some Despicable Me and Minions characters. This does not include The Rise of Gru. I have not watched The Rise of Gru yet, so I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just fun stuff, and that's the entire point of the entire series, me ranking shit. So that's what we're going to be doing. There are 5 tiers. The elite characters go in the elite, above average, meh, not relevant, and then of course, gotta be aggressive with the bottom tier, don't give a shit. Gotta put that in there. So, we got Gru's neighbor first, I believe that is. He really makes an appearance, I think only in the first movie. He doesn't really do much in the others, so I'm just gonna put him in meh. I'm actually gonna put him in not relevant. This is going to be a bit more serious than usual, I must say. Next up, we have Lucy. I've forgotten all their names, so I must be getting some wrong. I'm just going to keep looking at their faces and guessing what their name is until I'm sure I'm going to get something right, you know? But I think this is a Lucy. She's above average. Main character, I guess, sort of. She's a bit overjoyous, which makes her character kind of annoying, but other than that, she's an above average character. She really does, affect the storyline. This is the woman in Despicable Me 2 that offered Gru a date, I think. It's really weird. I don't give a shit about her. Next up, we got Mr. Newsbottom, or Mr. Sheep Bottom. Long anus. It's something like that. It's Rambottom. Ramsbottom. I think that's what it is. It was some stupid ass name. It had like an animal which is related to a goat and something that relates to an ass. He's meh. He doesn't really play that big of an impact on the story either. Next up, we got the wig guy. I like this guy, but he only appeared in Despicable Me 2. I'm gonna put him above Gru's neighbor, but he's not going to be any higher than that. Next up, we got El Macho. I think that's his name. He's one of the coolest villains I've ever seen. My top 3 villains, I would say, number 3 is El Macho, and these are going to be 2 very irrelevant things. Number 2 is Vecna from Stranger Things. And number 1, no one's going to think this. Like, I've not seen anyone think this so far. Darth Maul. I don't know, man. There's something about that guy. Next up, we got this goddamn toolbag, Eduardo, or Edward, or whatever his name is. I don't give a shit about him. I don't like toolbags. Next up, we got the chicken. Next up, we have Gru's date. She looks like a Julian, or Julianne, or something, or Mary? Nah, man. I don't give a shit. We'll put him over the freaking tool bag over here, but, I mean, yeah. Next up, Gru, main character, best character, no question about it. Other than all these guys right here. I love all the minions. I don't know their names, though. I know, like, this one's, like, Stuart, Kevin, Bob, the dude with a bra with stars for a bra. I don't know who this guy, I guess this is, like, Bob or something. Not Bob, but Jonas. I don't know. They all have weird names. Next up, we have Scarlett. I was going to say Scarlett Johansson. It's not Scarlett Johansson. It's Scarlett Overkill. And I'll put her above Lucy, but she's not very special. She appeared in the Minions movie and was probably the best villain besides El Macho. Because, El Macho is kind of unstoppable. Next up, we have this suck-up. He's not relevant at all. Next up, we have these guys. These guys are actually not as bad as many people may think, I guess. I've never seen this video before posted on YouTube. It's probably there somewhere. But I'm just going to put them in meh. They're not the most relevant, but they did get, the Minions to VillainCon, and they did kind of spark the entire storyline behind the Minions movie itself. Next up, we got the Queen. She's not relevant. She's just a crybaby who wants her crown back, She's not exactly the most relevant to the storyline. Next up, we have the mouse in the Minions. The Minions characters aren't very relevant because they don't appear more than once in a movie. I'll just give this guy elite because, nah, I mean, it's a rat. It's not like a chicken, you know? It's a freaking rat. It's not going to do anything. Not relevant. Next up, we got Drew. Oh, I hate this guy. I'll give him... I'll give him, you know, like the thumbs up because he's a very important character. But and I don't like overtly joyous characters. There's a reason why I like guys like Gru and the Chicken. And there's a reason why I don't like guys like the freaking Tool Bag, the Date Setupper. That's not even a word, but I don't care. The Queen or Drew. I hate those kinds of characters. Next up, we have the Manservant. He is close to elite. I don't know. I like the most irrelevant characters and like the most relevant characters. It's super weird. I like him a lot, alright? Why not? Next up, we got Balthazar Brat. He's kind of annoying as well, but, I mean, he was a good villain in the Despicable Me storyline. So, yeah. Next up, we got the boy with the pig. I don't give a shit about him. He can just go above the tool bag. Honestly, since his mom was pretty funny, we'll put him in the first slot of don't give a shit. What an amazing compliment. Next up, we got... Is that Gru again? Oh no, that's Gru's father. I think that's Gru's father, from the family portrait. He doesn't really appear. We're just gonna keep him at the end. I don't know. Next up, we have Dr. Nefario. He's obviously elite. He will be behind Gru, but very, very good character in my opinion. Very good. Next up we got, isn't that this dancing robot or something that Balthazar Brat had or something? I don't know. It's been so long since I've watched the Despicable Me 3. We'll just put it in meh. I don't know. Next up we got the 3 minions. I'm pretty sure Kevin's included in this, but doesn't matter. The 3 minions. Any minion will be put above Dr. Nefario. Honestly, since the entire story is based on the minions, I'm going to put all of the minions ahead of Gru. I like this guy more than these, and then I'm going to rank the minions. This guy looks pretty boring, so I'm going to put him below. This looks like... This is not Stuart. Oh, is this the guy who's floating around in space? Definitely keep him there. Kevin is that stupid hero. He's kind of boring. Next up, we got Stuart, sarcastic humor, love it. Bob is gonna go right below Kevin. This is the referee guy. Just put him right there. Don't know who that is. Of course, gotta put Star Bra over there. And then this minion guy looks pretty boring as well. Let's put him there. Too many people in Elite, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Next up, we got Agnes, not Margot. Above average, I guess. I don't know what to say about her, honestly. There's not much to say. She's pretty much a boring character. Next up, we got these guys. They're not minions. They're these guys. Do I put them in Elite, or I'm just gonna put them above average because there's too many people in Elite. Next up, we have Edith, which I'll definitely put as the top one, and then Margot. They're just pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we have Gru's dog. Gotta be Elite. Gotta be. Next to the chicken, though. No, the chicken is number 1. The chicken is number 1. Next up, we got Victor, or whatever the hell his name is. He's a nerd. He's a nerd, is what he is. And he is also going, like, maybe right there. I don't know. I'm not really putting much thought into these anymore. Next up, we got Mr. Apple Nose. What was his name? It was something stupid, wasn't it? All I'm thinking is Victor Crumb, so the guy's name is Mr. Crumb, but it's not. It's like Mr. Apple... I don't know why I keep associating him with apples. It's like Mr. Apple Nose. Mr. Apple Nose is a meh. He's not very relevant, but He'll get a meh from me because he's fat. Next up, we have the Miss Hattie, or Miss Cappy. It's one of the two. It's Miss Kathy, maybe. I think it's Miss Kathy. She is not relevant, and I don't really like her character, so I'm gonna say don't give a shit. She's gonna go above the Date Setupper and Julianne. Again, I don't know their names, but whatever. And then finally, we got Gru's parents. Should I just rank them both? I don't know where to put Gru's dad. I'm gonna put Gru's dad in meh, and I'm gonna put his mom in above average. That's the most least thought I can give into this tier list. This is the most, I promise you. There are too many people in Elite. I don't know. I ranked all the minions as Elite because the minions are Elite. So, yeah. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.